Today I'm going to start on my breakers. I had to order them off the internet, got them in the other day. So I could only find my 20 amp breakers that I wanted. So I'm going to do them circuits. My ground fault breakers are also arc fault protected. The arc fault are just arc fault. Anyways, plug on neutral. This tab actually plugs on the neutral bus, and that's how that works. I don't have a pigtail that comes off of it that I have to hook to it, to my bus bar. It's a lot cleaner installation. I don't think the price of the breakers are any different than the ones with the pigtails. I really don't know. Anyways, all right, let's see if we can't get some of them hooked up. I done did 2 of them. This one comes in from the top. It is the second circuit on the bathroom. I've got 2 or 3 circuits in the bathroom. I cannot remember. But anyways, I'm going to bring it down under or across the bottom, bring it up into there. That way, if I ever have to do any modifications, change anything, if I have to trim on the wire for some reason, if I have to get in here, which is highly unlikely, I'll have more than enough slack to do that. Okay, let's hope that works still. I'm really just worried about, I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna put the neutral and the hot up here. I'll put the ground down here. Neutral and hot and the ground. Try to keep my grounds all over here together. As much as possible anyway. All right, the gold screw on top is for your hot. That screw is for your neutral. Always gold, copper, whatever you want to call it. That color is for your hot. Silver is always for your neutral. So, I don't do them inside of the breaker box while they're on the breaker box. I don't like doing it that way. If I have to trim it, I'll just take it back off and trim it and put it back on. Okay, that's simple. I forgot to put my tag on it. The tag, it lets you know what the breaker, the circuit goes to first off. So whenever you put your cover on here, you can mark it right on the cover. The inspector also knows, and if somebody gets in here, has to do electrical work, you hire an electrician, they come in, they take the panel off, well then they'd have to look at the panel. But now, okay, second, I got it, bath number 2. That's for how I labeled it. It's for me to know, or that's how I know. If I can get it on there. There we go. Anyways, pretty self-explanatory. You'll know what your circuit's for without having to look at your cover. All right, now I want to run this. Pretty much that simple. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these and try to turn that around. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the rest of them. Pretty simple. Kick back and watch. All right. Okay, I've got most of it wired up by now. The camera shut off. I noticed it shut off, I just don't know where. Now guys, girls, whatever. Anyways, I strip it from up here down. I honestly, I nip at it real slow until I break through or get close to breaking through this outer jacket. The best way of doing it is to do it from here and strip it up. To me, that's just how I do. You do have a chance of nicking your wire. I prefer to do it that way. It's not the smartest thing to do. You start from down here. Like I said, that's why I prefer to do it. It's just easier for me to do it up there. Anyways, that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's see here, I'm gonna run it across here. Okay, that's my refrigerator. It's a dedicated circuit. My freezer and my refrigerator, I put them on separate circuits that are dedicated. By code, I don't think if they're dedicated that you have to put an arc fault or ground fault on them. So I'm just putting an arc fault because it's more than 6 feet away from the sink. I swear anytime the camera's on I forget to do this. Refrigerator. Back in the plug. There we go. Bring that where it can be seen. Once I don't have anything, no breakers for my 30 amps. Not yet. I'm gonna have to see if I can't find some. Now I'm gonna start marking my labels here, my breakers. All I did was screw it down to one side of it. That way I don't have to hold it or lay it down and go back and forth. That way I know where it's at. I'm gonna route them in here and get this done. Get all this out of the way. Then next time I'm in town, I guess I'm gonna see if I can't find some breakers for my 220s kitchen. trying to circuit 1. Okay. Then is the living room. Now that I have them all labeled, got my excess wire rolled up in there, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the panel on there for the time being until I get around to getting some 220 breakers. If you would, like, subscribe, put a comment in how I'm doing on my videos. I'd appreciate that. Don't forget to share, and y'all stay healthy, and God bless.